I hope everybody's doing good. I hope everybody is, taking care of themselves mentally, spiritually, physically. If you're not, then it's time to get in that state of mind, you know, and move forward on it. It may take time. Be patient with yourself, be gentle with yourself. Okay, I have prayed before I got on here, and reason why I do that is because sometimes the video cut off, and so that's why I be having one of two, because I have to finish it with another video. So if you do see a one of two of this video and it's the same thing and it say one of two, then just finish watching that, and that's the completion of this video. Also, if it says that the video is locked, give me a few seconds from when it uploads to unlock it, because anytime I've been doing a live video, it locks automatically. So that's not me locking it. I want all my videos to be open to everybody. I want everybody to see my videos, right? Because I take this serious, and I really know that what I'm doing is something that somebody need out there, okay? Somebody needs to hear the words that's coming out of my mouth, all right? All right, there's something that's coming out that can trigger, that can plant a seed, that can help you, gravitate towards something that's going to help you fulfill, who you chose to come and be here. Right. Okay. So I hope I said that right. All right. So we're gonna get straight into it. So we're gonna start off with the animal spirit cards, and the first card that came out was the swine. Okay. So the swine came out, and so I'm gonna read this. And so this reading, right? I told y'all know I freestyle, right? That's just me, right? I freestyle. So we gonna go from there, but like from that energy, like because that's what came out. Like that card shot out fast, and so I'm like, okay, swine. Let's see what energy the swine holds. Okay, so I want you guys to really listen, and I hope that everything that you hear everything clearly. So the swine is it's also water energy. So you could be an Aquarius in this energy. You can be a Pisces, water signs. You know what I'm saying? Scorpio. You know what I'm saying? Sometime water. Because my sister sign is Scorpio, and I'm a Taurus. I'm an Earth sign. So it depends. Where your placements are. Okay, effortless creativity, sensitive mystic, elegant power. Okay. And another thing I want to say too, we have the power to rule out any negative energy. You have that power. I want to share that with you because I want you to know when you're going through the dark nights of the soul and you going through your healing process, which they call what they call shadow work. You absolutely need to know that you have the power to dismiss any negative energy or any negativity or hate or anything that's sent your way. But you have to know how to pray and say a prayer of protection. And it doesn't have to be something out of the Bible or something that somebody wrote. You can write your own prayer and protect your own damn self. Okay? We're in a new paradigm. All right? A lot of the shit in the system that was back then really don't work. Some do, but let's create as we go along. Okay? We need some new shit around here. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so the swan represents heightened creativity in Hindu mythology. The goddess Sarat is Saraswati. Okay, write it down, figure it out. And out of respect, I don't want to keep saying her name and saying it wrong. Them goddesses don't play about that. Okay, but respectfully, I spelled it, and you can look it up. So the embodiment of language, creativity, and artistry rides on the back of this graceful creature. The swan is ready to take us there, to the fluid realm of writing, creating, and reflecting. This poet and healing energy is not to be taken for granted or taken lightly. Sound like me. When the swan card appears, your soul is calling for attention, for solo time. An inner voice is waiting to be heard. An inner vision likely to be revealed. Damn. Okay, when in balance, infinity creative power. When out of balance, what's this? A aggravated, snippy, lacking vision. Okay, to bring into balance, solo time writing. Man, that's me all day. No bull. Okay, so the next card that came out is, and then we're going to go off these energies on what these is, right? The next card that came out was the gazelle, y'all. Okay, the gazelle. And the gazelle is fire energy. So you could be a fire sign, you know. You could be a fire sign. So heighten awareness and ability vulnerable. Yeah, and vulnerable. Okay, so okay, the gazelle represents supreme grace with every move. This awe-inspiring beauty emits sophistication and elegance. Gazelle personalities are often hyper aware of their surroundings, bordering or hyper vigilant. And this can inhibit them from enjoying the beauty they've spent so much effort cultivating. Okay, because those are some beautiful creatures. No more worrying about all those predators out there in the wild. When this card appears, it's time to get back to the present moment. Sit down, find your breath, and acknowledge the bunty, yeah, bounty. I'm sorry, the bounty that surrounds you. Let it nourish your gentle spirit. Okay. When in balance, graceful, perspective, artistic. When out of balance, food allergies, insomnia, racing mind. To bring into balance, yin, yoga, a cozy home, good food. Sound like me, right? Okay, so let's keep going. Boom. So these are my favorite cards, you guys, y'all. So we're going to, I'm thinking like, no, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go off of these right here so that we can get into some real, like, you know, we want to go way back. Okay, we want to get some energies that's going way back. And that's what I get from these cards. These is my hoodoo cards. Hoodoo, you know. Okay. So that was the 5 of baskets. They came out. We got the 5 of baskets. Let me see. Oh, wow. That's an owl on there. That's an owl on that card, y'all. Let me see. Look at the 5 of baskets. That's an owl. Looking sideways. Okay, so now if you guys know about the owls, right? I freaking love owls, okay? And that's what I be saying, like, about these, man, about these messages, like how spirit be so in the messages, and not just for the collective, but also for me, because we are all learning together, okay? We got the ace. I'm gonna take all these. The ace of knives. We got the father of knives that came out. Okay, I'm sorry if you guys don't see the cards clearly, but we got the 2 of knives. Okay, she looks scary, don't she? Because that's what they've been trying to do. They've been trying to keep you in a box and keep you scared and shit. Sending that negative energy your way. And you wondering why you've been feeling anxiety and you can't make up your mind on shit. You've been indecisive and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? It's time to break loose. It's time to get away. Okay? You remember that story about the ugly swine? That just came to mind. You know, and nobody wanted to play with the swine because it was ugly. Nobody wanted to befriend the swine. They used the swine. They played jokes on the swine and tricks on the swine. You know what I'm saying? Not knowing how they were creating a lot of, you know, defeat in the swine's mind. Not understanding how much self-doubt and pain that they were causing on the swine. And I'm here to say, even though the swine grew up to be beautiful, the swine still have to go through the process of healing. Okay? Still have to go through the process of healing. You know? But little behold, if that swine's story is that significant, what do you think they get stories from? What do they get movies from? From us, from situations, from maybe self situations. That's where they get that shit from. Once you can see a situation for what it truly is, then you can make a decision on how you should respond in that situation. Okay. That's gonna be something else on the other end. Okay, because I feel like in order for that, and I'm gonna stay on that story. In order for that swine to have to pull itself together and gather itself and to go, because in the end, swine went away and off onto a beautiful sun. And the sun said, like, fuck all, y'all, bye, right? How though? When it went off alone, the swine went out alone, at least in the physical realm. But in the spiritual realm, what do you think it took for that swine to get his mind together to go out on a venture alone? Because you always made me feel like I was alone. You always told me things that made me feel alone. Nobody came and gave me a hug or said, no, you're not beautiful. You know what I mean? No, you know you are beautiful. I'm sorry. Or, you are worth more than what they're telling you, or took up for you, stood up for you. You know what I'm saying? Who stood up for him? Nobody. But the whole time, that swine wasn't alone. And the divine knew that swine was going to be beautiful. And the divine made that swine like that so that it could know who and who not to deal with. How to maneuver through this world. I'm going to make you look like something so that, because everybody have this picture perfect way of how a person should be and who they should be and what they should be. When it's not that. We all have our different ways, our different, things about us that make us special, significant. Nobody's better than the other. Okay? Nobody's better than the other. I'm going to get off of that. Okay? You have the collective that's watching this. Whoever watching this video, whenever you get this is timeless. You have some people that's out for you. They out for your neck. They want blood. They want to see whatever it is that you're trying to do. They're trying to bring it down. They send in black magic. They send in, conversations that's being had about you. You know what I'm saying? And mind you, words are spells. So when people speak negative things of you, that shit can they can come and bind you. I feel like it binds you. You know what I'm saying? That's why you have to watch what you say. The words that you speak over your children. The words that you speak over your home and over you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a lot of chivalry going on up in this motherfucker right here. Look at this. Whoa, that looks scary. And then, this is like, oh my goodness. Okay, so I guess it get bad before it get better is what I'm getting. It before the storm come. First the storm, then the calm. Oh, yeah. The 3 of Knives. Look at this. How he's sitting. He's sitting here against a tree with knives in him. I'm really getting that the collective, those that are watching this, most likely were black sheep. They were the black sheep of the family. Sorry to say that, but, it happens. I was too. So, there's nothing to cry about. You better get your ass up and get to work. Because 9 times out of 10, if you was the black sheep of the family, the black sheep is just like the swine. The ugly duckling that turned into the swine. And the thing is they always knew that you were going to be this magnificent, beautiful light, a ray of light that beams down on the earth or to others on the earth, that you would be of some assistance and that God would use you. They knew that. And that's why they chose to hurt you. And that's why they continue to choose to hurt you and keep you in a box. But you got to know your worth. You know what I'm saying? Don't give up now. Don't give up now. Because we almost to the finish line, God damn it. We almost to the finish line, y'all. Come on. Okay? The 7 of Coins. So you going about your business. See, when when the messages come through from the divine and I give these messages to you guys, when I tell you, Spirit had me get straight to it. Straight to it. You see who it is. You know exactly who it is. You know who been doing this shit. You still dealing with him. Because you love him. Because it's your mama. Because it's your daddy. Because it's your sister, your brother. So you still... But you can't even do what you need to do for you because you constantly got to watch your damn back. And then they know everything you got going on. They sitting there watching you. Watch them. And you feeding them. They ain't got up and helped you at all. That made me think of another story. It was at damn, what's the story? It was the hen and the hen, when the hen was clicking the dough and the dog and the cat and animal wanted to help, the duck didn't want to help. Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is not what you were put here for. You was not put here to assist them. You were put here to assist God and yourself. And you don't need nobody to clarify or to justify that. You will have justice for what they put you through. You know what I'm saying? You will have clarity on what it is that you need to do. But first, you need to get down and get in there and, you know, make yourself aware of what's going on so that now you can start questioning the things that's outside of you. Stay inside and question what's going on outside, because everything that's going on inside is maybe most likely things that was created from the outside, but you have to go inside to fix them. I can't clean my house from outside. I can't clean my house by steady driving down the damn street and hitting corners. I can't do that. I have to come into my home and create a stable home built on a stable foundation with love and honesty and purity. That's the only way that I can build something that's solid and that's structured that will not fall. You know what I'm saying? And I also have to go down those alleys in my mind to heal. I have to. When I say alleys, I'm talking about those paths, those dark paths that you have. Those dark paths are when you were 6 years old and you were hurt, you know what I'm saying, by a family member. Or maybe you didn't grow up with your family, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe you were hurt at 17 or 18, or it could be a love, you know, situation that didn't work out and it really tore you down. Those situations, those be the dark night of the soul places that we be having to go and get that little girl. Let me go get her. I have to go get me when I was 7 and tell her everything is going to be okay. I have to bring her back to the light. That's how you heal. You have to close those doors. You know what I'm saying? But you have to be willing to walk in there. And fear is what keeps us out of those places. Fear is like one of the worst fucking things. I feel like fear and letting go are two of the hardest things to do. And it's something that we should work on daily. Daily. You know what I'm saying? When we're doing shadow work, when we're doing the dark night of the soul. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Because things ain't what it seems. Things not what y'all thought, what you think it is, what y'all thought it was, what you was taught, what you was indoctrinated with. That was finna come out, so I gotta take it. The Son of Knives. It's a lot of knives coming out in this. Well, I have another card with knives. No, 3. Yeah, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you got y'all, the collective, whoever this resonate with. If it don't resonate with you, leave it. But you got some motherfuckers on your ass. And I believe that I'm speaking to like water sign and fire signs, okay? So if you're a water sign, fire sign, okay? Yes. You got some, and I feel like it's relatives. It's relatives on your ass. Sitting around talking about you, having conversations and shit. They feeling some type of kind of way. You might not even be really doing nothing. You like, I ain't even really doing nothing like that. But yeah, this goes from way back though. This stems back from when you was they're giving me like 5 or 6 years old. You know, and I feel like you're not the type that want to feel like they want to really accept that someone is jealous, you know, have jealousy or anything towards you. But absolutely, jealousy is in there. It's jealousy. I feel like it's pain that they're going through, and I feel like they're miserable and they don't have anything else to do but send negative energy your way, send black magic your way. So, you know, if you know who it is, look at this. The Mother of Sticks at the bottom. That spirit is saying that's nothing. Let them smoke and mirrors be smoke and mirrors. Go get in another mirror where you can see. And I feel like this is where the 5 of baskets come in at. And this is the owl. Owls are when owls pop up around you and you start seeing them or you start hearing about owls, these are synchronicities. Go look up owls. It's so many different not subjects, but so many different meanings to them. You know, me for sure, I like the fact that they can see, they can be way up and they look at they see the whole motherfucker, everything. You know what I'm saying? They're very, they're some beautiful creatures. You know what I'm saying? They have so many different aspects. So let's keep going, y'all. Let's keep going. Let's see. Yeah, I feel like Spirit is saying, like, I feel like the reason why that all of this came out is because Spirit wants you to know that, yes, you have all of these negative entities trying to get to you and come against you, but you have the ability to rule them out. All you have to do is go into prayer. And I said that earlier. You know what I'm saying? I said that before these cards even came out. So, that's what it's time to do. You don't have to go to church every Sunday to have protection. You don't. You don't. You know what I'm saying? You could take some time to yourself with the gazelle set, with the gazelle meaning, the what I read about on the gazelle when it said, like, some solo time. You need some solo time, maybe go do some things that you like to do yourself that makes you feel good. You know what I'm saying? Strength. Strength card came out. And you see how the strength card came out, and then Daughter of Baskets. Now is love coming out. Now I see love coming out. But Spirit wants you to be aware of what's going on, and that we are living in a time where spirituality is very heightened. Our spiritual beings are very heightened. And we are, because I'm going to put these cards down. So I'm going to stop right here. Because I'm going to tell y'all something. We are living in a time where it's not what it used to be. And you could feel the energy. You could feel this shit around us. You could feel your body changing. Your body don't even take certain foods and shit. You can't even eat certain things without your stomach getting bloated, without feeling sick. All these women dying of heart attacks. These men dying of heart attacks because their bodies can't withhold the vibration that we're on. Or maybe they are just vibrating too low. Because we are moving into another paradigm, into another atmosphere. And it's not stopping for anybody. So yes, we are being called to go within. Because we've been taught to go out. We've been taught to love everything outside of us and nothing inside of us. How can you not? With the mind and the heart that you have. You know what I'm saying? You doing what you walking around, this motherfucker doing what you want to do, but that in the end, that's not what it's gonna be. Everybody, we in judgment. We are in judgment right now. Everybody's in judgment, including myself. We are all under judgment. The Most High is not playing. But the Most High is also giving all love out there, allowing us to be who we are, because it's free will. It's free will. We have free will. But if you think that this shit is the same as it was a year ago or 2 years ago, then I'm here to tell you that you are not living in the right time, in the moment that we are actually in. You're living in the past. You know what I'm saying? Fuck living in the future, because that ain't came yet. It doesn't exist. In the moment right now. Who are you? How do you feel about yourself? Can you honestly say that you are at peace if you were to drop dead right the fuck now? You got to ask yourself this shit. Who am I? Because once I start doing the work, I start finding out so many things about myself. So many things about this earth. And I'm in love with this earth. I'm in love with this earth. This earth is my best friend. Nature is my best friend. And I'm learning that. You know what I'm saying? And it's a trip, because growing up, I ain't had no friends. I didn't play that friend shit. But now at 30-something years old, I find out that I have a connection to this earth that I never knew I had. Why not? Why wasn't I taught that? Why wasn't I given that? You know what I'm saying? So now what do? I give that to my children. I tell my children about, the things that I'm learning. And the knowing that I have. And what I don't know is okay. It comes. Spirit gives it to me in doses whenever I'm supposed to have it. At the right time. The right, you know what I'm saying? The right words. So, Daughter of Baskets and Strength came out. You're going to need a whole bunch of strength to make it. I would say to make it into the next 5 years. And this is not for everybody. The next 5 years, you are going to need strength. Because things, like I said earlier, The storm come before the calm. Okay? And you feel that shit. It's time to buckle down. It's time to get solo. It's time to go solo, y'all. And stop playing with yourself. Quit devaluing yourself. You know, you don't. It's not hard to learn something each day about yourself. What you like, what you don't like. Cut this out, cut that out. You know what I'm saying? We are human. We are not humans. We are spiritual. We are spiritual souls, divine souls, powerful souls. Right? Energy, a magnetic energy that evolves. We don't. You can devolve, or you can stay where you at, but we evolve. To know that you can evolve and accumulate anything that you want, good or bad, but that's up to you. I'm on the good side, right? All right, and I do shit too, but I'm just saying, I'm not hurting nobody. I'm not trying to kill nobody. I'm not shooting no negative energy, no bad juju, nobody way. I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? I stay firm on this integrity. I stand on this shit, and I'm a warrior, so I can get jiggy with it. You feel me? Or I can send my ancestors after your ass, however you want it. You know what I'm saying? However we gonna give it to you. You never know. But yeah. So those cards came out, the strength card, and I just want you guys to really focus in on the strength card and the daughter of baskets to know that you're not doing this alone. Okay? You go solo, I guarantee you spirit will speak to you. All you have to do is speak. Ask for assistance from your ancestors and from your ascended masters. Ask for help, okay? Because in order for things to change, you have to be willing to, to work towards the change, because ain't nobody coming to save you. I promise you. If anybody come out the fucking sky, it's gonna be a hologram. It ain't gonna be real. You gonna walk your ass over there and get burnt up, or they gonna throw a bomb on y'all motherfucking asses. You play with them motherfuckers if you want to. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go right ahead. Okay, so I'm going to do some ancestor cards. I'm going to let y'all go because I feel like I've been in here for hell long. I want to get some other cards that's like, give me like some, I don't know. We're going to see what the ancestors got to say to you and the goddesses. Thank you so much if you made it this far in this video. You can always, I am doing free readings, so you guys are more than welcome to hit me up. I don't always put my email down, but my email is in one of those videos, so you can hit me and I can do the reading, the spiritual reading. I do Reiki also, but see, it takes some time for me to get a mentor. Get a mentor. If you need a mentor, get a mentor. That card was just sitting there like, please, if you need a mentor, get a mentor. Seek a coach or someone that can help you through this. If you need some help, you don't have to do it alone, and you're not doing it alone. But until you're able to tap into the spiritual realm and speak to your ancestors and your divine family from the other side, get some help. Some coaching or a mentor or something. Okay, it says water. Going to water is very cool too. Like, it's really like calming, and it helps. Like, it also helps you connect to the through the spirit, to the spiritual realm. I'm sorry, y'all. Why am I doing that? Ugh, I hate when I do that. Okay, so to connect to the spiritual realm. All right, water is good. Let's see what else. Let's see what else. Let's see. Flow. Let it flow, baby. Let it flow. Let it flow. Everything's gonna work out right, just let go. So it says manifestation. You can manifest your moment, this now. If it's a lot of negativity going on in your mind, replace it with some positivity and do it every day. Make it, be consistent with it. Every time you think of something negative, push it out with something positive. And that's just, that's just something that I do. It's not an affirmation, but it's a technique. You do it. It's an exercise, to help. Because the more positive you think, the more the negative go out, okay? So manifest great things for yourself because you deserve it, okay? And the number 9 may be significant to someone, okay? The number 9 can be significant. 9 is actually completion, really, to be honest with you. And to be honest with you, if you don't know, we are in the times of completion, really. Okay, fire. Remember earlier the fire sign came out? You have to be Like how I am. I ain't saying be like me. You can't be like me. We all different. We all unique in our own way. But when I tell you I'm fired up about, you know, God, about the Most High, like, you know what I'm saying? No, I don't go to church. You know what I'm saying? I go here and there. Nah, I don't read the Bible. You know what I'm saying? I go off of what I feel. You know, I'm spiritual. Like, you know, I feel it. I talk to my ancestors. I do things. I light candles. I do a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I feel that shit. And it always come through. So you got to have, you know, put the fire back in you. Bring that shit back in you. Because it was there once, but maybe it left for whatever the reason. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nothing on this earth discourage you. Bring that fire back into you, okay? And then the moon. And the moon plays a big part in our, you know, personalities and our structure of our DNA. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, pay attention to the moon cycle, you know, when you were born, what time you were born, what was the moon at, you know, and know that these things, all of the earth elements are within us, okay? That's some powerful shit, right? So we some powerful beings, okay? The hunter, that's me right there, right? Don't play with me because we get on your ass, right? The hunter, right? And this is tracking. You know what it is that you are supposed to be doing and where you're supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Don't go be hard on yourself. If you made a mistake, you're supposed to make mistakes. You take one step back and you take two forward. You take three back, you take four more forward. It's a part of life. Don't be hard on yourself, okay? Be the hunter. You know what I'm saying? Hunt for your happiness. If you got to hunt for shit, go hunt for that shit. Alone, solo, bolo. Go figure that shit out. You see the moon right here? That's mother. I will never leave you. I'm not going nowhere. I'm protecting you. Okay? Let's see. Oh. I'm still. Okay, let me see. I'm still learning how to shuffle, y'all. Okay, 18 might be significant mask. Okay? Know that we have many different faces, okay? But what face do you want to be? Who are you truly? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to get rid of some of them masks because they no longer go with the now, the moment. They no longer go with, you know, who you are now. So don't be afraid to let people, places, and things go. You know what I'm saying? And create new, you know, new inspirational parts and aspects of yourself. You know what I'm saying? And take away the negative, okay? Because we do have a lot of different masks that we wear. And people do. I have, and I do. You know what I'm saying? You never know what you're going to get with me. Just when you thought you had me. Just when you thought that you had me. I done slipped out and took your ass out. Anyway, so back to the story at hand. Back to the message at hand. Okay, this is scarcity. Okay, scarcity. Look at that protection behind her. Ancestors. Man, if you're not divinely guided. I'm talking to somebody that's divinely guided. Okay. Okay, you guys. I love you guys. I'm going to let you go. I'll probably make another video tonight. I'm super surprised that this stayed on this whole time. I'm very grateful and thankful for that, though. So thank you, YouTube, for not hating on me tonight. Or the energies couldn't get through. I told y'all I prayed. Okay, so I love you guys. Thank you for coming to Ashley's Tribe to Wealth. Okay. I don't even want to leave y'all, goddammit. But... okay, if you want to reach out, if you need somebody to talk to or anything, I'm always here. Just check the description box for my email. You email me, we link. I also have a phone that I just got especially for YouTube. So I'm going to be putting that number out pretty soon so that you guys can also contact me on that phone. All right, you guys, my loves. I speak love and peace and happiness your way.